Not that. Not that damn move again.
Oh!
Oh!
She was riding a... Okay, Arya. Lead him out.
Thank you to Huel for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
How are you, Andrew? We are like at the end of our journey.
I was gonna say it's the last time you get to do the
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Kind of weird, don't you think?
Yeah, I will be doing much better if y'all go follow Tara on her YouTube page and the Race
Yeah.
podcast, please.
Please do
makes
that.
me happy when I hear that. How are you doing, Tara?
I'm doing all right. I'm on some new vitamins. Let's see if they give me energy or what. Who knows? Per the usual. I'm always on a new vitamin, I feel like, to be like, yeah, it'll make me feel better.
A little bittersweet, though. This has been a fun journey, all 8 seasons. So we'll see how it wraps up here in these last 2 episodes.
We are...
We're good. I skipped it. We're good.
3, 2, 1. No, there we go. Okay, here we go, man.
2 to go.
Whew. The true heir to the throne.
Iron Throne.
Oh, iron. Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes it's a little tough to read other people's cursive.
For sure. That looked like a T to me.
It did to me, too.
She won't eat.
We'll try again at supper.
I think they're watching me. Her soldiers.
That's their job.
Mm.
What have I told you, Martha?
Greater the risk, the greater the reward.
Trying to teach her to be a little bird.
Go on. They'll be missing you in the kitchen.
Figure because Viserys was with them for a while.
Yeah, he
Possibly
was.
could be.
Long time.
She hasn't seen anyone since we returned, hasn't left her chambers, hasn't accepted any food.
She shouldn't be alone.
You're worried for her.
She also just lost one of her children, dude. And her friend.
We both know what she's about to do,
That's her decision to make. She is our queen.
Men decide where power resides, whether or not they know it.
Mm.
What do you want?
The right ruler on the Iron Throne.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know how her coin has landed, but I'm quite certain about yours.
Yeah, he believes in Jon.
As long as he brings out, you know, her good side, I'm cool with them doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it.
Yeah, he really does not want it.
Because she's been an incredible character up to this point.
I have known more kings and queens than any man living. You will rule wisely and well, while she...
She is my queen.
They're like, I get why they're trying to cause this divide here for like the drama of it. It is intriguing, but I'm like, I don't know. You guys got to stop bugging Jon about it because I don't know if he wants to do it or if he will, because we know he doesn't want to. But
also, what are the consequences if he doesn't do it?
Yeah.
There's something you need to know.
Someone has betrayed me.
Yes.
Jon Snow.
Oh, she's talking about giving up the to Sansa.
Varys.
He knows the truth about Jon.
He does.
Because you told him. You learned from Sansa, and she learned from Jon, though I begged him not to tell her.
This is not high school. We can't gossip like this.
I'm glad Sansa told me. I am your hand. I need to be aware of any threats you're facing.
And Varys?
Your master of whisperers needs to be aware too.
You spoke to him first, without asking my permission.
It was a mistake.
Why do you think Sansa told you?
Look how heavy her eyes are.
She trusted you to spread secrets that could destroy your own queen.
Yikes.
And you did not let her down.
She's basically saying Sansa was smarter than you, Tyrion.
You wanted what you want. A better world. All of us. Varys as much as anyone.
Dude, she is in
She
such
looks unhinged.
Yeah, I've never seen her like this.
But it doesn't matter now.
Like, even when she has rage, she's always in control. Like, it looks like she was partying all night with the wrong people.
Oh, okay. Get rid of it.
Got to be in prison.
He just knew it was coming.
The Dracarys.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh man, I like Varys so much.
Yeah, me too.
John's right next to her, too.
It was me.
I hope I deserve this. Goodbye, old friend.
Aw.
He knows this is wrong.
Aw.
I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons,
Oh, God. That scared the crap out of me.
sentence you to die.
Wow. Oh, God.
It's about to be
Dracarys.
burned. Yep.
For sure.
That's why I said Dracarys.
Oh, my God. His smile.
Oh. Oh, Varys.
Mm.
I hate it. I hate it.
Hopefully it was so hot that it's, like, quick. That you just disintegrate.
You would hope, like, kind of
And
like
that
an
you're not,
like an
like-
explosion in a bomb. It just you
Yeah,
don't feel
just-
thing.
Done. See, okay, that look kind of said a lot. He's kind of looking at her like,
This was all she brought with her when we crossed the narrow sea. Her only possession.
oh, from a Sunday.
I mean, yeah, that's a reminder of what she was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to keep that either.
What did I say would happen if you told your sister?
Don't want it, and that's what I told him.
She betrayed your trust. She killed Varys as much as I did. This is victory for her.
That's kind of a lot.
Far more people in Westeros love you than love me. I don't have love here. I only have fear.
You used to have love everywhere.
I love you, and you will always be my queen.
Is that all I am to you?
I mean, that's a lot. What's happening?
All right, then.
Oh,
Let it be fear.
okay. She made a move. He denied it.
You can't expect them to be heroes. They're hostages.
Whose fault is that?
What does it matter whose fault it
Not
is?
thinking level-headed anymore from a compassionate side. That's like
Your
gone.
sister knows how to use her enemies' weaknesses against them. That's what she thinks our mercy is.
Fear and
Weakness.
madness.
I beg you, my
But
queen.
she's wrong.
Totally.
Our mercy towards future generations. He will never again be held hostage by a tyrant.
I mean, you're becoming. It sounds like that's what you're going to become almost.
It does.
Ready the Unsullied. Tonight
Oh.
you sail for King's Landing to join the Northern armies.
Cersei's followers will abandon her if they know the war is lost. If the city surrenders, they will ring the bells and raise the gates. Please, if you hear them
Gets
ringing
to
the
say
bells,
ring the
call
bell.
off the attack.
I don't think she's really listening to Tyrion.
Wait for me outside the city. You'll know when it's time.
Not unless it aligns with what she has planned. It really saddens me.
Your brother was stopped trying to get past our lines.
What?
Oh, God. Stopped how, though?
Next time you fail me will be the last time you fail me.
Yeah, I would expect that.
It's a burning threat. I mean, she's always been ruthless and savvy, but in a, like I said, in a compassionate way. This is not the Daenerys we know anymore. And I get the world can change you in a really sour way sometimes, but I miss old Daenerys.
It feels like she used to have a lot more wisdom and less angst to be like ruler. Right now, it's kind of the only thing she wants is power.
Yeah, and I mean, we always knew she wanted to be in charge, like, she wanted to have the Iron Throne, but she always looked out for the people first and foremost. And right now, that's the least of her concerns, it seems like.
She treated it more fairly back in the day than versus now.
Rear guard should be here by daybreak.
She wants to attack now.
Daybreak at the earliest.
Devils, I need to ask you a favor.
Is it about your brother?
I'm not gonna like this favor, am I?
Maybe not.
Where are you going?
I'm Arya
Yeah,
Stark.
tell him, girl.
I'm going to kill Queen Cersei.
Oh, hey, lay it down. Laying it down.
Yeah, very straightforward.
She kills Cersei, the war's over. There won't be a siege. You might not even die tomorrow.
She really is the one who kills Cersei, which I'm not saying she is, but damn, dude, the Night King and Cersei?
Mm-hmm.
Arya, dude.
Niki Mozon Pradagon Batanaralio. Niki Jalio Pradagon Batanaralio.
I don't think.
Batana.
We speak the common tongue.
I learned all of that the last 4 hours.
Want to be alone
Yeah.
with the prisoner. Get some rest. Tomorrow will be a long day.
That's like, B, we know English.
We have orders to guard the prisoner.
Ordered by whom? The Queen herself?
No.
In that case, as Hand of the Queen, I outrank whomever gave your order, probably by quite a lot.
Who was it?
Oh, but she said, if you fail me, it'll be the last time you ever failed me. And she said it in a very Darth Vader esque tone.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe her.
How did they find you?
It's not very.
Did you consider taking it off?
Cersei once called me the stupidest Lannister.
I guess you proved her right.
She's going to die. Unless you can convince her to change her course of action. Difficult to do from here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
When have I ever been able to convince Cersei of anything?
Yeah, you've done some convincing.
She has the Lannister army. She has the Golden
I defended the city last time it was attacked. I know it better than anyone. It will fall tomorrow.
I suppose I'll die tomorrow, if not before.
I think Jaime's just giving in.
Escape. The two of you together. Remember where we met? Where they keep the dragon skulls beneath the Red Keep?
Yeah, then what?
A dinghy will be waiting for you. If the winds are kind, you'll make it to Pentos. Start a new life.
Sounds like Cersei would definitely want to do. She seems the type to give up.
Do it. If you don't, you'll never see Cersei again.
She has too much pride, vanity, and ego to give up, I feel.
This is a really nice pitch, though.
If it works, give the order to ring all the bells in King's Landing and open the gates. That will be our signal that the city has surrendered. I'll try.
I'm worried for Tyrion. Like,
Your queen will execute you for this.
Daenerys.
If Daenerys can make it to the throne without wading through a river of blood,
knows?
maybe she'll show mercy to the person who made that possible.
I don't know if she even cares about the lack of blood anymore, but I get his point.
Tens of thousands of innocent lives, one not particularly innocent dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a fair trade.
Tyrion is a true man, dude.
His life on the line's courageous.
If it weren't for you, I never would have survived my childhood.
And also, you wouldn't have survived the trial as well, too.
You were the only one who didn't treat me like a monster.
Okay, I appreciate this moment. It's very heartfelt.
Yeah.
As messed up as their entire family has been, like, this is...
It's really sweet.
Yeah, hope it's not their last time together. People loved in the comments when I accidentally said Uncle Urine.
Oh.
Like how you urinate.
Mm.
I mean, I would urinate all over him. He's a piece of crap. I don't know. I kind of want the dragon to take him out because he took out the last dragon.
I
but
know.
he deserves a slow, long,
Painful death.
painful death.
Yeah.
Like really bad.
Dang, look at all those
They're prepared for
weapon. Those
Drogon.
I hate those.
For Drogon. I swear, Tara, if anything happens to Drogon, I won't be able to handle it. Like 2 times already. I can't do this again.
I'm with you, dude. It sucks that they have so many dragon killer arrow things. I'm like, that blows. Oh, but we do got Arya and the Hound on the lookout, which is good.
This doesn't show you how much Cersei cares about the people. I don't know what does. She's using them as collateral damage and bait. She doesn't give a shit about any of them. Just wants to hold that power. Like I said, that's what I'm so afraid of with Daenerys. You don't ever want her to become like Cersei. You want her to hold that purity.
Right.
God, that guy looks so much like that. I know it's not. It looks like Daniel Craig a little. Attention. Well, at least we can see in this scene. That's good so far.
Yeah.
Remember, that was a little bit of a sticking point on, I think it was The Long Night, that episode was called a couple.
Yeah, it
episodes
was
ago.
hard for us to see anything.
And there's a lot of quick cuts.
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
You hear the bells ring, they've surrendered. Call off your men.
It's like, let it burn if it has to, but I'm staying in power.
That's a sped up frame rate right there.
Oh, that's
Didn't make it. Dang it.
They were so close, too.
God, people are gonna get trampled.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, how is he gonna? Yeah, how does this work? He's got to know another way in, right?
got to imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, not only one way, right? Yeah, why?
There's got to be so many different hidden passages that he's got to know about. Really doing a job of setting up tension,
Yeah,
letting
taking
the
our
level
time.
of dread set in. Oh, yeah.
Wow, what a shot. That's awesome.
Cool to do that because you can't see in the sun, so it should be blinding. Yeah. Oh, but the clouds are. Please burn that man. Burn that man alive.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, God.
How are you going to
Oh,
avoid it?
no. I mean, there's just so many. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, baby. Okay. All right. Okay.
Just take them all out.
Yeah, like, keep on moving. Do it quick. Good, good, good. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
he made it in the water,
Yeah, he
dude.
did. At least he got his ship, though, with
Yeah.
that dragon killer thing.
Cool
That
point of
spear.
view right here.
Yeah, no, the cinematography in this episode has been really exhilarating.
Oh, God. How do they have this many of those dragon killer weapons? No, no, no. Oh, God. Oh, this freaks me out.
I'm with
This
you.
freaks me out. Whoa, nice. Good job.
Great stunt work, too. Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
baby.
Props to those stunt guys for being actually on fire like that.
Totally.
Not easy work. So damn many of those spears. We're gonna have a stare-off war. First to blink loses.
He's now hearing the explosions behind him.
Is that our cue to start fighting?
He's clocking it.
Whoa!
Oh my God! What?
Hey, you know what that reminded me a little of when Viserys took down the wall? Oh no, poor horsey.
Sorry, horsey.
It reminded me when Viserys took down the wall.
Totally.
A little bigger obstacle than that, but just the visual at least. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I mean, he.
I mean, I can take out my
somebody's
sword, but I'm
gotta-
done.
Yeah, right. Oh God, he's gonna run. I thought he would just like soldier up and be like, "Well, guess we're done here."
Whoa!
Good job, Grey Worm. All right.
I like how they stayed in that same shot the entire time, picking up from where
When he
was
was
down
running?
to
Yeah.
running. That was great. Cinematography, like I said in this episode, fantastic.
Yeah. Some really good tracking shots
Yeah.
and like point of view with the camera. It's a lot of fun. Oh, wow.
So far, I'm liking this battle more than the episode 3 battle.
Me too. We can see it a lot more. It's a little bit, even though it's still handheld and some
Yeah.
tracking, we can see what's going
Yeah.
on, which is nice.
I love the ambition and the numbers and the scope of that third battle, but
Woo! Oh, baby, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome.
It's a hot party in here.
It's weird. Cersei only sees boats on fire from where she's at. Oh, now she here. Okay, girl.
What a view.
Oh, okay.
What
now
a
she's,
view of that.
Yeah. Now she's getting it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Wonder if in Tyrion's view, it's like such unnecessary loss of life if
Yeah.
Cersei would have just given up. But
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's crazy.
Your Grace?
All we need is one good shot.
no.
Scorpions have all been destroyed, Your Grace.
The Iron Fleet hold Blackwater Bay. Euron killed one of her dragons. He can kill another.
Yeah,
Your Grace, the Iron Fleet.
yeah,
is
honey.
burning.
Like, you don't.
The gates have been
Come on
breached.
now, you see
They're-
those boats
they're
burning.
Golden Company.
Our men will fight harder than sellswords ever could.
Honey, you have not inspired any of them. Are you insane?
The Red Keeper's never fallen. It won't fall today.
Oh, God.
Just unwilling to accept defeat.
Right? Which I kind of am like, cool, I guess, right?
Yeah, but it could result in innocence passing, so, but
Yeah. Wow. What do we do here?
You guys surrendering?
Yeah, I'm like, are we gonna fight or do we just go? We go.
You literally have no shot at defeating them. Talking about Cersei's. It's like, Jaime, ring that bell. Oh, not innocence, please.
No. It's you.
That's never been her MO to take out innocents.
She's
never.
not gonna do that, right? She can see that they're citizens. Okay. Like a scare tactic. Like, now you see us. You see the dragon. Give up. Yeah. It's like a nice warning.
Yeah, throw down your arms.
Like, otherwise you're gonna burn alive. I mean, if the dragon's right there.
Throw down your arms. Thank you.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, there's no sight of victory here for you.
What do we do with all of them now? It's not. I wonder. Like, what do we? Okay, good. Hey, wow. Oh, ring the bell. Ring the bells. Ring the bell.
I should have got Tara to do the voiceover for that line.
That looks awesome.
Oh, straight forward.
Oh God. Oh
come
God.
right into frame.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be scary?
Where the hell are you?
Yeah. Tyrion's probably like, dude, somebody's got to ring the bell. Otherwise, like, look at her face. She's ready for blood, man.
Very few times do we ever see Cersei this scared.
Yeah, this worried. Oh, wow. Okay, that did surprise me.
But now is Daenerys going to abide by it after what she did to Melis? Or what was her friend's name, I mean, again? Missandra, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like...
Missandei.
Missandei. Like, are we going to abide by his diplomacy gone now? It's like, no, I'm just going to stick with aggressive negotiations.
She's losing it. She looks like she's absolutely spiraling. What is going on here? They're ringing the bells, girl. What is she flying away? What is going on?
I think she wants Cersei's head.
Oh, God. What is she doing?
Took out her friend.
Oh,
Whoa,
my God!
Daenerys!
That's civilians!
Daenerys, what are you doing?
Oh, my God!
No, Daenerys, no!
Oh, my God! They threw down their swords, dude!
Whoa.
Okay. All right, now we have to... Okay.
Are you okay with this, Jon Snow?
This is wild, right? Oh, God, Jon, you're not going to be able to stop them all. Oh, what's Grey Worm doing? Oh, God. Grey Worm is ready to go.
Yeah,
he's like, no, we got to kill him all.
Yeah, he's full of vengeance and rage right now.
Yeah, it's like him and Daenerys, right? Yeah.
Whoa!
That's wild! Amazing effects!
I don't even care if they defeat Cersei. Daenerys is not allowed to rule in my mind anymore after you take innocence.
Can't believe she did that. And she's still going. That's wild to me.
There's no justification. There's no defending it.
No.
I understand her headspace is just really in an awful place, but there's no defending it.
No, she's killing women, children, civilians. She's killing everyone. Like, what? Like, oh my God. That's wackadoo wild, and that writing is insane to me. Wow. I mean, we're not going to have anybody to rule over after this. Like, what is the point of all this?
Yeah, exactly.
There's not going to even be a Red Keep.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is wild. This is wild.
I mean,
weird.
Cersei was really evil.
Yeah, she was.
But she never took out this many. I mean, she didn't have a dragon to do it, but she.
Right. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
The king's there.
I was about to say, are they going to fight each other? I was just about to say it.
Listen.
That's the sound of a city dying. It's over.
Oh, jeez.
If I win, I'll bring your head to Cersei so you can kiss her one last time.
Ugh.
Maybe it might be time to abandon.
Whoa. All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
I
Burn.
think when Jon rejected her, like this set her on this.
Yeah, she spiraled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about
And
that.
she was already spiraling. It just
Yeah.
continued like into a deep spin.
Totally. Especially when she was like, all right, I choose fear. It's like, okay, man. Oh. Oh, whoa!
Did he use his middle hand to do that, or
I couldn't tell.
it just was quick cuts? Yeah, hard to see.
If he did, that's a
That
good
would,
hit.
Yeah, it would hurt
That
really
hurt like
bad.
hell.
Normal hand would hurt, but a metal one.
Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go.
That would hurt.
Oh, okay, Jamie. Even with his one hand, he's doing pretty well right now.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Dang. Really?
Red
I
Keep
thought he
is the
was gonna be
safest
able to
place in
get
the
to
city.
see
The Unsullied
Cersei.
have breached the gates of the Red Keep. Maker's Holdfast would be a better place to wait out the storm.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's still got some fighting in him. Oh, okay, Jamie.
I'm looking for you.
Guess so. Oh, whoa. Yeah.
But I got you.
I'm the man who killed Jaime Lannister.
Guy is so full of pride and ego.
Yeah, he's cuckoo bananas, dude.
Go home, go. Fire will get her. Or maybe that dragon will eat her. Doesn't matter, she's dead. And you'll be dead too if you don't get out of here.
Look how caring he is.
You come with me. You die here.
Yeah, the path of revenge and vengeance takes you on. It's
Sandor,
like a poison.
She called him by, yeah.
thank you.
Oh, God. They might not even move. Holy tamale. Oh, God.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
Literally going to be nothing for Daenerys to rule.
Right.
It's all going to be rubble.
Hello, big brother.
Wow, his eyes are so spooky.
Sir Gregor, stay by my side.
Oh. I think when it comes to his brother. Oh.
Obey your queen, Sir Gregor.
I don't. Oh!
Whoa!
What?
Okay.
What just happened?
You guys,
She's just gonna walk right by him?
yeah, you guys
Oh.
do your thing.
Oh my God. I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah.
What? This is wild.
This is for Oberyn.
Oh, whoa.
Incredible makeup.
Uh-huh.
That's you.
Wow.
That's where you've always been.
I don't even remember what he looked like when Pedro Pascal fought him, and it's been so long.
I don't even know if we got to see him with his helmet off ever.
Oh, did we? Okay.
I honestly, I don't remember. I don't know.
Because he got stabbed twice.
Oh, yeah. He's, yeah, for sure. Oh, wow.
It's also...
Whoa!
Oh! Yeesh, yeesh. Oh, you can see it going out the other end.
Goodness. Oh my god, he's just gonna what? Pull it out? Oh god.
It'd be poetic if he burned it. Oh, just getting rid of the armor. Gosh,
Whoa.
dang. He's like, what do I have to do? Back in my mind, I thought maybe there was a possibility Arya could come back and save him, but I guess that answers that.
Yeah. Wow. I like that dragon shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're on the same shot. Ooh.
Oh, that sucks.
God, Daenerys, what did you do?
Did a bad thing. Oh no. Yeah, like what do we do here? Oh God.
How about two? When everything is over, what do you do with Daenerys? She's got to pay for her crimes, right?
Yeah. Oh God. Arya, get up. Oh God, this is bad. Get up. That woman with the kid.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is complete mayhem.
Oh, okay. God, he doesn't even flinch.
Like he doesn't feel anything.
Wow, that's wild.
No,
no!
Not that move again.
No!
That damn move again.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh!
Oh my God, this guy's gonna pull. What the? Dude, I mean, I get that the doctor rebuilt you, but like, he didn't rebuild you that well. Like, come on, buddy.
They're both going down.
Down together they go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into the fire. The thing he feared the most is what takes him.
Wow, there was that green juice buried all over.
Dude, we haven't seen a Tyrion reaction in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
You need to fall back!
Oh.
Fall back!
Okay.
Get out of the session!
Oh, right. He's probably like, we got to get out of here because she's going to burn it all, right?
Yeah.
Wild, man. Wild. That's cuckoo bananas. Daenerys, she spiraled out of control.
Just a little bit.
No. Thank God. Okay.
Jesus.
We can't go out there. If you stay here, you'll die. Follow me.
Okay, Arya. Lead him out. Let's go, girl. Oh, God.
The Dothraki are taking
I don't
out
think
Innis?
they're taking out citizens, right? Are they?
It looked like they
I
were.
can't tell. Oh. Yeah, no. Oh, no. This is insane. I just didn't. I didn't see this coming.
This way.
Daenerys has truly lost it. I thought after a while she would, like, stop, but... Oh, their path is blocked to the boat. Ooh.
I want our baby to live. Please don't let me die. I don't want to die.
Thought she was untouchable.
Don't look away. Don't look. Look at me. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Only us.
This is Romeo and Juliet shit. Oh, yeah, I see it coming. As soon as I saw that first wall break, I was like, yeah, this is a Romeo and Juliet moment. For sure.
Please tell me this ends in, like, someone was just thinking this could happen and it never happened. I know that's not going to be the
It was
case,
all a
but
dream.
Yeah.
Is that still the dragon? I heard a roar in the background, I think. Oh, poor horsey. It's a cool backlit shot. Really pretty.
Yeah, amongst all the destruction is a beautiful shot.
Is that? No. She was riding a white horse, though. Cool lens flare, right dead center, in between them.
Chart. bodies. Wow.
Quick question. When was the last time that you actually thought about fiber? I'm not talking about protein. I'm not talking about calories. I'm talking about fiber. During my cut last year, I was drinking Huel several times a week because I needed something that was easy that could keep me consistent as well. And honestly, I started viewing fiber like a shield bar in a video game. I heard this analogy once because when it's full, hunger doesn't hit as hard. When it's empty, suddenly I'm like, going through the kitchen cabinets and such with filming, editing, workouts, and days where I, realize I sort of forgot to eat. Huel has become my backup plan for chaos and consistency when it comes to my macro plans. And normally what we have here is the Black Edition ready to drink because it's a complete meal in a bottle I can grab and go. Koi drank the last bottle. Thanks, Koi. Now I'll use my own promo code to buy more. I'm really happy that I don't have any right now to do in this video. Thanks, Koi. Anyway, what's great about them is they have 35 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. It's gluten-free and under $5 per meal. You see, I brought these from home because when I want something more customizable, mixed with fruit or certain types of almond milk, I use their Black Edition powder. They've got 40 grams of protein, same complete meal benefits, and I can shake it with water or blend it with ice, fruit, peanut butter, even. Sometimes with yogurt. There's actually a good amount of fiber in it too. What do you know? So with a limited time offer, you can get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code REJECTS at Huel.com/rejects. New customers only. Thank you, Huel, for partnering, supporting Real Rejects, and for supporting my whole body, baby.
Wow. Never get to see that again now.
Yep.
Oh, they directed this episode. The guys who wrote. Yeah, we didn't see him after the bell rung and all the mayhem started. We didn't see Tyrion like the last 30, 40 minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
This is literally all he was trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Since he became her hand, like, do not refire onto innocence and cause destruction. Like,
didn't work. Oh, okay,
it's
creepy.
just a survivor.
Almost like a zombie, though. I'd be like, can you guys just kill me? Like, I don't think I wanna. Oh, who's that?
I just think a random
person. Kind of reminds me of the video game movie that I watched with Roxy where it was all ashes. I forget what it's called. There's a reaction to it on the channel, but this reminds me of that.
Wonder if this is going to give Davos some PTSD of Stannis' child who was burned alive.
I'll find you later. It's not safe. Let me send some men with you. I'm going alone.
All right, now I'm really worried about Tyrion. She said
Where
the next
is
time,
she?
She said the next time you fail me will be the last time you
and
fail.
he obviously kind of has.
He let go or he.
I
let
just don't know
Jaime-
if she knows that yet. But yes, I agree. But yeah.
Well, someone could have relayed that information. The prisoner is gone. And who else would let Jaime Lannister?
Totally.
In the name of the one true queen, Daenerys Targaryen, I sentence you to die.
Still strong. What? Oh.
It's over. These men are prisoners. It is not over until the queen's enemies are defeated.
Oh, wow. He is on the same page. He's like, kill
They're
them
on
all.
their knees.
They are breathing.
Wow.
Look around you, friend. We won.
I obey my queen's commands, not yours.
And what are the queen's commands?
Kill all who follow Cersei Lannister.
Okay. Kill them all.
These are free men. They chose to fight for her.
Well, maybe they're not anymore, though. Oh,
Easy, man. Easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Jon, we should speak with the queen.
This is not a fight we want to pick. Man, this is crazy, dude.
A code to war with soldiers who give up.
Yep, got down the line we go. Slitting throats and taking names.
I'm so worried this could be Tyrion's last scene. Please don't be true.
Look how it's snowing ash. Wild.
Yeah. looks a little different than the last time I was here. Like I was looking forward to coming and being the hand at this place, but not when it looks like this.
Yeah, it looks scary. Like a haunted house. I mean, where the hell is she? Is she already found like a little office? Like, where are we going? Like, oh, down to where the dragons normally are, maybe? Where the dragon could fit?
He's going to see that if his brother and sisters got out or survived. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I initially was like, oh, is he going to try to find Daenerys?
That's what I originally thought.
Yeah, but it looks like you're right. Like he was probably trying to find Jaime and Cersei. I wonder if he'll actually find them like in the rubble.
And it would be.
That would be wild.
Yeah, they didn't get burned. They just got
Buried
alive. From
Yeah.
all the rubble. He might find them. Yeah.
Well.
Maybe he'll just see the gold hand or something.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, because I'm still like, I don't see him.
There's
the
gold
yeah,
hand.
you called it.
Oh, that's sad, man. That's sad for Tyrion to find out that way. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
He tried. He was following your plan. He did try.
Oh.
Hmm.
For as cruel as she was, it was still a sister, and his nephew or niece was in her body, so there's an innocent life in there. We started the series with them together, and now last episode with them together.
Yep. Pretty picture. I mean, it's an awful picture, but they did a good job with the design.
It's
Looks
poetic,
beautiful.
but it's sad.
Yeah.
You know what it feels like? It feels like Daenerys has become her brother Viserys too.
Totally.
On top of her father, the
Absolutely.
Mad King. Like it's a combination.
Absolutely. Where are these stairs? Like, where the hell is... Oh, it's because it... Okay. Oh, look at her flag. She's already thrown it up.
Jon's got too much compassion, empathy, and good in him to bow to someone who's done this.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what are you going to say? Like, you know, like it's already done. I'm just like, dude, what are we going to do? I just don't know.
Well, he's the rightful ruler. He's right because he's a Targaryen.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't want it. So I'm like, okay, so what? We're gonna talk to her and tell her, oh, you did a bad thing. But like, I just don't know where we go from here.
I do not either. I'm with you. Yay! You burned everything down,
and the Dothraki are like, they're with it. They're like,
I mean,
yay.
yeah, they would be with that.
Yeah.
That I get, but I mean, countless innocents.
No, but that's what I mean. Like,
no, of course the Dothraki, like
the
that's
Dothraki are like, yeah, we don't care. It's just like, it's wild. Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, that image.
That was awesome.
Almost like
Mother of Dragons, baby.
Not only Mother of Dragons, but like she has become the epitome of the devil.
Her hair looks good if you're just fighting a war. I'll tell you that much.
Used to wear lighter colors, and now she's wearing darker colors. It's like usually they say the wardrobe you wear is a reflection of how you are
who
feeling.
you are on the inside.
Yeah.
The dark phoenix is risen within Daenerys.
Shafka regis anhan, regis sandali. Shafka adrevish dozge anima hogegaron shiketi mori. Shafka adrevish okwenegin mori. Shafka regis anhan. Drogon nudo. Hinran gemis hosno en noma dikrupa. Nediro mentiro hetrikasa barje karejeixa.
You're my general.
Avitolvio a nurho gento si brosan. Dario Valerio Valeriat. Dovageris, Jaime Henioti Nohoti Nasintas, Seas Postaruti Ubridas, Sir Daremi Rosse Istat.
Yeah, but you're free and you're being like literally rained on via the ashes of innocent
In Veni
people.
Basma Tetosaur, in Vrapa Tolvio Vio Nindrontiderat.
Liberated? This is what you call that?
Tolvio Pregela,
Okay, girl.
and Wintervelva
The way she
Dorno.
used
From
it.
Winterfell to Dorne?
What?
What the hell?
I mean, the way she used to liberate people, I
know,
was
but
cool.
now it's changed, right? Like,
Nah, she needs to be stopped. She needed to be stopped
Like-
before she proclaimed this. Dude, she is insane.
oh God, this is too wild. This is like, what, dude? Really? You became this insane, girl?
What did
Like, what do we do?
And what did Varys say to Tyrion? I hope you made the right or I hope I was
I
wrong.
hope I was wrong. Yeah, which we're.
I mean, no, he wasn't.
No.
Unfortunately. Maybe he's just got to play dumb right now until they can formulate a plan.
I guess. Girl, you have lost it all. Up here.
And here.
Yeah.
You freed your brother.
Oh, no.
Okay,
You
so she
committed
does.
treason.
Yeah, he knows.
I freed
And
my
he
brother.
tried to save. He did it to
slaughtered
try
the
to
city.
save innocent lives, though. Exactly. Which one's worse, honey? You gonna throw it? Oh, snap. Okay. Them's his fighting words.
Oh, please, Tyrion, don't hurt him. Please, please, please.
Zirineja Katas.
No.
Take him where?
Is this episode and series going to resolve itself?
I don't know, man. Cause I'm like, okay, so obviously that can't still be her queen, but like we
course
have
not.
to play along so that she doesn't kill him. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
What are you doing?
I like this. That's random as hell that she was able to find him and she wasn't stopped though.
What happened?
We came to kill Cersei. Your queen got there first.
Mm-hmm.
We saw she was at the back of the ensemble.
She's everyone's queen now.
Try telling Sansa.
Wait for me outside the city gates. I'll come find you.
Jon, she knows who you are. Who you really are. You'll always be a threat to her.
That's true.
And I know a killer when I see one.
When I see one, yeah.
Did you bring any wine?
I love that.
He should have.
Totally.
Well, thank you for coming to see me. Our queen doesn't keep prisoners for long. I suppose there's a crude kind of justice. I betrayed my closest friend and watched him burn. Now Varys's ashes can tell my ashes. See, I told you.
Told you so.
Just occurred to me. I'm talking to the only man alive who knows where I'm going.
Ah, true, because he came back to life.
So is there life after death?
Not that I've seen.
I should be thankful. Oblivion is the best I could hope for. I strangled my lover. I shot my own father with a crossbow. I betrayed my queen.
You didn't.
I did, and I'd do it again now that I've seen what I've seen.
Yep.
I chose my fate. People of King's Landing did not.
I can't justify what happened. I won't try. But the war is over now.
Is it? When you heard her talking to her soldiers,
did it
she
sound over?
sound like someone who's done fighting?
Exactly.
She said, we're going to Winterfell. We're going to everywhere.
Which
Vale.
I'm like, that's insane, dude.
Gotta liberate them all.
Yeah.
She liberated the people of Slavers Bay. She liberated the people of King's Landing. And she'll go on liberating until the people of the world are free. And she rules them all.
And you've been by her side, counseling her, until today.
Until today. Varys was right. I was wrong. It was vanity to think I could guide her. Our queen's nature is fire and blood.
You think our house words are stamped on our bodies when we're born, and that's who we are? Then I'd be fire and blood too.
She's not her father, no more than your Tywin Lannister.
My father was an evil man. My sister was an evil woman. There still won't be half as many as our beautiful queen slaughtered in a single day.
She left her no choice.
The moment the gates fell, the battle was over.
She saw her friend beheaded. She saw her dragon shot out of the sky.
And she burned down the
but
city.
like,
And
come on.
It's
dude.
easy to judge when you're standing far from the battlefield.
Would you have done it?
No, he wouldn't have.
Dude, come on. You can't defend.
You've been up there on a dragon's back. You've had that power. Would you have burned the city down?
No. Because we all thought she was stronger than that. She's lost people before.
Yes, you do.
Like,
You won't say because you don't want to betray her, but you know.
Must it matter what I do?
It matters more than anything.
I mean, he is the rightful heir to the Iron Throne, so.
When she murdered the slavers of Astapor, sure no one but the slavers complained. After all, they were evil men. When she crucified hundreds of Myronese nobles, who could argue they were evil men?
Yeah, that's what Tara and I
The
said.
Dothraki Carls she burned alive. They would have done worse to her. Everywhere she goes, evil men die, and we cheer her for it. And she grows more powerful and more sure that she is good and right.
It's like they're trying to justify where the writing has taken us.
She
but I'm
believes
just
her
like,
destiny is to build a better world for everyone. If you believed that,
Yeah, but
if you truly believed it, wouldn't you kill whoever stood between you and paradise?
no. Because it's a better world, and what she did doesn't make it better.
Yeah, but those first three scenarios, were truly evil men. None of those were taking out innocence.
Exactly.
Like she did in this one.
Exactly. Which is why right now, not a better world.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, wow.
I know you love her. I love her too. Not as successfully as you. But I believed in her with all my heart.
Yeah, he was one of our first people by our side.
Love is more powerful than reason. We all know that. Look at my brother.
Love is the death of duty.
You just came up with that.
Maester Aemon said it a long time ago.
Smart guy.
Sometimes duty is the death of love. You are the shield that guards the realms of men. You've always tried to do the right thing, no matter the cost. You've tried to protect people.
One of the many reasons we love John.
Who is the greatest threat to the people now? It's a terrible thing I'm asking. It's also the right thing. Do you think I'm the last man she'll execute?
No.
Who is more dangerous than the rightful heir to the Iron Throne?
Huh.
That's her decision. She is the queen.
John, you gotta wake up here, buddy. Come on now.
I'm sorry it came to this.
I hope he's just saying this and he's going to do something else.
I don't know, man. But why? Why wouldn't you at least give Tyrion some hope that he's gonna do the right
And
thing?
your sisters, do you see them bending the knee?
My sisters will be loyal to the throne.
Why do you think Sansa told me the truth about you? Because she doesn't want Dany to be queen.
She doesn't get to choose.
No, but you do. And you have to choose now.
No pressure. Winter is coming.
Believe it's here. Whoa, what's that sound? The heck?
Is it the dragon?
Oh my god!
Hey.
How cool is that? That's awesome looking. Cool. What a shot. Look at that master shot. Let's go, baby.
That was an awesome reveal out of the snow.
He gave him a sniff and said, all right. Okay, Targaryen.
He is a Targaryen.
Aw, it's like a little kitty cat. Whoa. Into
Feed
darkness.
Into the darkness. She is currently trapped. The Iron Throne.
Gotta be, right?
What she's been seeking.
This is what you've been fighting for, honey. Now look at it. It looks so sad and isolated. Being rained on by ash and snow.
Yeah, look what you had to do to get it, though. Like,
Like, there's nothing left here.
But up until this season, like I was so looking forward to you.
I know, to her rolling it, to her sitting there and going, you know what? She really ruled, did all the right things, killed the evil men. The right people are surrounding her, and she let them live.
And
but boy, oh boy, did they change their
and
minds.
She's got a beautiful city and people who love her, respect her, care for her.
It's like all that went out the window. That was her main foundation. It's like, I get that as her babies died and Missandei died, but it's like, dude, I just don't think that like your heart and your soul changes that much from that, but maybe.
The world can be a very cruel place. And
Yeah.
when dark shit happens, it can change you, but I do. I'm with you.
Pretty drastically with her.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what, bro?
But then also too, we factor in Jon learning the secret of that. She had
Yeah,
fear
you're
that
right.
he was
That
going
is-
to take over, so
yeah.
it wasn't just that. But still, we'll get into it when we get to the review. But
It's also like, but like Jon loves you, girl. Like, what's your problem? Like you went cuckoo, bananas, wagyu wild upstairs. Oh, she just smiled at him, so happy. I thought she would realize, look at what I've done here. Like, what are we gonna and not be as happy? But okay.
My brother told me it was made with 1,000 swords from Aegon's fallen enemies. What do 1,000 swords look like in the mind of a little girl who can't count to 20?
I saw them executing Lannister prisoners in the street. They said they were acting on your orders.
It was necessary.
Necessary.
They stopped fighting, girl.
Have you been down there? Have you seen? Little and burned.
Yep.
Tried to make peace with Cersei. She used their innocence as a weapon against me.
Girl, you cannot blame Cersei.
How have you treated people who've done the same to you, even when it broke your heart?
Forgive him.
I can't.
You can forgive all of them. Make them see they made a mistake.
We can't hide behind small mercies. The world we need. It's not easy to see something that's never been before. Good world.
How do you know it'll be good?
Because I know what is good.
I don't think you do anymore, girl.
I don't.
You do. You do. You've always known.
What about everyone else? All the other people who think they know what's good.
They don't get to choose. Build the new world with me. This is our reason.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't care.
We break the wheel together.
You are my queen. Now and always.
I think he's just telling her what she wants to hear. I think he's completely. I'm
Like
not
dead
on this-
inside?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Whoa!
Oh,
What was that?
I think he stabbed her.
Holy tamale! He did it.
Whoa. Yeah, the way he was saying it
Okay,
and
Jon.
and his facial expression. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Jon, you had to do it. Great shot with the Iron Throne in the background.
Oh.
He kind of sounds mad. What a cool shot. Sorry, Bubba.
He's about to freak out.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Aww. I don't think... Can it... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh! Okay. Okay.
Is he not allowed to burn him because he's a Targaryen?
Yeah, I was like thinking, I was like, does he's got to know, and I don't think they can burn their own. I don't know. Or even if I don't know. Whoa, okay. Whoa, look at that.
Dang.
No more Iron Throne, huh?
Burn the Iron Throne.
That looks awesome. I mean, the idea of the Iron Throne did bring them to where they're at, which is like a lot of people are dead. So, like, way to get rid of it, I guess. Oh, for sure. Super sad. Aw, he's picking his mama up.
Imagine he's not gonna harm Jon, but he's not gonna stay either. Fly away sometime.
Aww. Yeah.
Imagine it's the last we'll see of Drogon. Okay, now what do you do with the Dothraki and Unsullied? You gather your armies and fight them? Or are they just gonna take your side?
Oh, God.
Where's Jon?
He is our prisoner.
They were both to be brought to this gathering.
We will decide what we do with our prisoners.
Okay.
If you look outside the walls of your city, you'll find thousands of Northmen who will explain to you why harming Jon Snow is not in your interest.
True.
You swore to follow a tyrant.
She freed us from a tyrant. Let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
Say another word about killing my brother and I'll cut your throat.
Ooh.
Ari will, too. Let's go, baby.
We would have lost the war with the dead. This country owes you a debt it can never repay. There is land in the Reach. Good land.
Oh, yeah, give him land.
We've had enough war.
Yeah.
Thousands of you, thousands of them. You know how it ends.
Totally.
We do not need
I liked
payment.
it.
We need justice. Jon Snow cannot
True.
go free.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's not gonna... Oh, wow. Yeah, he's not gonna...
Jon committed his crime here. His fate is for our king to decide. Or our queen.
We don't have a king or queen.
You're the most powerful people in Westeros.
Find one. Make one.
Pick one.
Choose one.
Make your choice,
I
then.
would nominate Tyrion, but he's in cuffs right now.
Oh. Right here, right now?
What we decide today will reverberate through the annals of history. I stand before you as one of the senior lords in the country.
He's grown a lot.
Veteran of 2 wars, and I like to think my experience has led to some small skill in statecraft and
Uncle.
understand.
Please sit.
Remember that one time you couldn't shoot an arrow to set your dad's corpse on fire? Take a seat, buddy. You're embarrassing yourself. Awkward.
I'd be okay with Sam being the king.
We have
but I
to
don't know if
choose
that's a position
someone.
he'd
We
want.
represent all the great houses, but whomever we choose, they won't just rule over lords and ladies.
Right. True.
The decision about what's best for everyone should be left to, well,
everyone.
Everyone.
Quite diplomatic.
Maybe we should give the dogs a vote as well.
I'll ask my horse.
It's a
I
good idea.
imagine this is what it's like in the White House right now. Sorry, not sorry.
Half the people hate me for serving Daenerys. The other half hate me for betraying her. Can't think of a worse choice.
Who
then?
A lot hate you just for your last name, too.
I've had nothing to do but think these past few weeks about our bloody history, about the mistakes we've made. What unites people? Armies, gold, flags, stories.
Stories. That's true.
There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story. Nothing can stop it. No enemy can defeat it. And who has a better
He's
story
the best.
than Bran the Broken?
Oh, yeah. He does have a great story.
The boy who fell from a high tower and lived. He knew he'd never walk again.
Became the
So he learned to fly.
three-headed raven.
A crippled boy, and became the three-eyed raven. He is our memory, keeper of all our
He's
stories.
right.
Massacres, famines.
Or three-eyed raven. Three-headed raven, sorry.
Sons of kings can be cruel and stupid, as you well know. His will never torment us.
Joffrey and
That is the
Joffrey
wheel
and
our
Ramsay
queen
were the
wanted to
worst.
break.
And Daenerys turned out awful.
From now on, rulers will not be born. They will be chosen on this spot by the lords and ladies of Westeros to serve the realm.
Sam is like, yeah, I did it.
But I ask you now, if we choose you, will you wear the crown? Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
And if you would have told me at the beginning of the series, when he got pushed out of the tower, this is going to be
Why do you think I came all this way?
Hey.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, because he could see. Duh.
For sure, for sure.
He saw this coming, baby.
Yeah, if you would
Brandon of House Stark
told me at the beginning he's going to be the...
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it.
I would have said, that's a long shot. I hope that'd be cool, but I don't
It'd be
know.
great, but yeah.
Aye.
I.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Sarah and I are eyes.
Aye.
Yes, indeed.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Robin was like, aye, as long as there's lots of milk.
Not sure I get a vote, but aye.
You always get a vote, Davos. I wish Podrick was like standing right behind her, like in support, just for this bittersweet shot of all these characters we've grown with.
I love you, little brother. I always will. You'll be a good king. But tens of thousands of Northmen fell in the Great War, defending all of Westeros.
Okay.
And those who survived have seen too much and fought too hard ever to kneel again. The North will remain an independent kingdom, as it was for thousands of years.
Oh, okay. But he agrees. Okay. All right. Hey, if that's how it's always been, I'm with you, Sansa.
All hail Bran the Broken, first of his name, king of the Andals and the first men, lord of the 6 kingdoms, and protector of the realm.
First order of business, free Tyrion and Jon.
All
hail Bran the Broken.
Lord Tyrion, you will be my hand.
Hey.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, your grace, I don't want it.
And I don't want to be king.
I don't deserve it. Choose anyone else.
I choose you.
You do,
Cannot.
though.
Yes, I can.
And I will.
I'm king.
This man is a criminal. He deserves justice.
He just got it. He's made many terrible mistakes.
Oh, yeah,
He's
now
going
he
to
has
spend
to
the
do what
rest
he
of his
doesn't wanna
life
do.
fixing them.
Nice. I like that line.
That was a good one.
That's good.
It is not enough.
Okay.
Giving you to the Unsullied would start a war. Letting you walk free would start a war. So our new king has chosen to
Say no
send you
to
to
the
the Night's
king?
Watch.
What?
What? They're not even in.
Still Night's Watch.
Yeah,
The world
exactly.
will always need a
What?
home for bastards and broken men. You shall take no wife.
Oh my God, he's got to go back to where he started.
Wow.
Father, no children. The Unsullied wanted your head, of course. But Grey Worm has accepted the justice of a life sentence.
Okay.
But they understand our new king needs to make peace. No one is very happy, which means it's a good compromise, I suppose.
Was it right? What I did?
What we did.
It doesn't feel right.
Just let her.
Yeah, he counseled you to do it.
Are you gonna keep letting her liberate all these places?
I don't expect we'll ever see each other again.
Maybe I'll come to the Night Watch and take a pee down the wall again.
I wouldn't be so sure. A few years as Hand of the King would make anyone want to piss off the edge of the world.
See, that's what I'm saying.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Or ice by ice, whatever it is.
Is that Grey Worm?
Yeah, it is.
Like, yeah.
Can you forgive me?
The North is free, thanks to you.
But they lost their king.
Ned Stark's daughter will speak for them.
Yeah.
She's the best they could ask for. You can come see me, you know, at Castle Black.
Yeah, girl, you'd fit right in.
I can't.
Why
You
not?
think anyone will dare tell you women aren't allowed?
Yeah, exactly, girl. Come on now.
I'm not going back north.
Where are you going?
What's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
No one knows.
Oh, she's going to find out.
That's where all the maps stop. That's where I'm going.
Little explorer.
You have your needle?
Right here.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Your Grace. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
Guess it all happens for a reason.
Jaime.
As a Kingslayer, finish his story.
I think he is.
Yeah, she's writing his whole story. Died protecting his queen.
He's the Hand once again. It's been a while since he was at a council meeting as the Hand. Curious what the passage of time has been, because the entire place was decimated and looks like it's
Looks like it's kind of been rebuilt. Yeah.
I'd imagine the council. So Brienne's got to be on the council, right? And what else is there? Maybe Sam. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they don't show us.
Okay, maybe they will. Let's go. Let's see. He looks nervous. I love it.
It's not Braun. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Samples there. Davos is there.
He's gonna be like, those aren't the right CD razors, right?
What's this?
A Song of Ice and Fire. Archmaester Eberle's history of the wars following the death of King Robert. I helped him with the title.
I suppose I come in for some heavy criticism.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, he's kind to me. Never would have guessed. He's not kind. He what?
Oh.
What does he say about me?
Don't believe you're mentioned.
Oh.
What?
You know what? The positive thing is not being mentioned is you're not being pissed on in a bad way.
I guess.
No negativity towards
Like, okay.
Your Grace?
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Okay, so there's Brienne.
She'd be the best one to be at your side. Still 2 more chairs.
We
left,
appear to be
though.
missing a Master of
They should
Whisperers
have one
and a
for
Master of Laws. And a Master of War.
Yes, Your Grace. Suitable prospects will be brought to you for an audience in the coming weeks.
And Drogon, any word?
He was last spotted flying east towards
Farther
the land.
away, the better.
Perhaps I can find him. Do carry on with the rest.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Sir Podrick.
Yay, Podrick.
Ruler of the 6 kingdoms and protector of the realm. Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Long may he
6
reign.
is because
Long may he reign.
Winterfell's independent, right?
Yep.
That will improve.
I'm sure it will.
I like that Podrick's still here.
For sure.
I was a little worried when you were like, is he okay? I was like, dude, I don't know.
Sir Bronn of the Blackwater, Lord of High God, Lord Paramount of the Reach, and Master of Coin.
That's where Elena was.
Would you say the Crown's debt to you has been paid?
In full, my Lord Hand.
Good. Time to start incurring a new one. We have hungry people to feed. Can we expect some assistance in this regard?
Indeed we can.
Lord Davos, we have an armada to rebuild and ports to repair.
All right, Bron.
We have. These projects will begin as soon as the Master of Coin and Lord of Lofty Titles provides funding.
First, he has to ensure we're not wasting coin, or soon there won't be no more coin.
Anymore.
You're Master of Grammar now, too.
Grand Maester.
Oh, good God.
Clean water leads to a healthier population.
The Archmaester has done some research on this subject, and it turns out...
The strong live and the weak don't.
Find the best builders and set them to the task.
All the best brothels burned down. The Master of Coin is willing to fund reconstruction.
We got to build them back up.
The Archmaester
have
is
the best
less than
people on the
enthusiastic
council, I'll
about the
give 'em
salutary
that.
effects of
Like
brothels.
they're going to get
I
shit
imagine he
done.
isn't using them properly.
It's not going to be a bureaucracy.
I think we can all agree that ships take precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
Bron's like, no, brothels.
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
We should put that in a story. That was a quick rebuilding job, but I don't know what the passage of time has been since Viserys destroyed it.
Me neither. What? Is that the back of...
Oh,
Whoa!
I was.
Tormund is still alive?
I thought you were thinking that, but also his hair was a little longer, so I'm like, maybe it's not.
Oh.
Is that it? Fade to black.
I don't know.
Oh, at least he's there with a friend. That song.
It looked like her. Okay, swords going in.
Or is that Arya?
Oh, that's Arya, but I think they were cutting in between.
Intercutting between the two of them. Yeah.
Between a bunch of people.
Now we're with Jon. We're just going through the 3 of them. We started with the Starks. We are ending with the Starks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the first shot of the very first episode we were on, the crew that they found the White Walkers or the dead.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean. The first episode we started with the Starks. Quite a journey. There's looks like he's still in charge at the wall. I like this how this is a shared space now
Yeah.
between them and the wildlings. Ghosty? Ghost?
No way. Oh my god!
Oh,
I'm dying.
I remember we were so upset that he didn't properly say goodbye to him and that a couple episodes ago, and like now they embraced with each other.
All right, girl. The Queen of the North. All right, Sansa, I like that for you.
It's on that ship with Arya. Oh. Because they took out the Night King?
Right. I'm just like, what
Or
are we doing?
are they leading the wildlings to their new home, maybe? I don't know. Now go beyond the wall.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is wildlings must be free, right? So it's like they were probably way too enclosed at the wall.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Okay, so it's like this him like kind of becoming a wildling. I think he's like leading him, but I think the smile on his face is like, but I'm with them now because the wall just closed behind him, which I like that for him. It's like where he felt, I think, the most at home. Wow. Oh, wow. You guys.
We did it.
We did it. We just got done watching Game of Thrones, the final episodes, which is wild. If you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. When you do, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Thank you to Prepper for helping edit down these videos. Super appreciate you. Also, if you're not already on Patreon, that is where you can go sync up with your own copy, watch this with us. But also, you get 15% off all rejectnationshop.com gear. And you get to send us questions. Anything that we're watching, you get a full week in advance of the schedule, which is pretty awesome. And we're dealing with a lot of copyright strikes. So it just helps us stay alive. So if you want to keep us around, go over there. Andrew, how are you feeling?
There were definitely some things I liked in those 2 episodes. Overall, I would have liked this season to be a little... I know these episodes were longer in terms of an hour and 20 minutes each, right? Whereas in the past, I think they were like 50-something minutes or whatever. I would have liked the season to be stretched a little longer. And from a story perspective, I do like the conclusion, at least where we got with the Starks. That I thought that was good. But overall, I found myself a little disappointed when it came to Daenerys' conclusion. And I understand this is a cold, dark world sometimes. And when things do not go our way, that can affect us. You know, we are... we try to stay in the light as much as possible, but sometimes that darkness does affect us. And Daenerys is a character that both of us, and I imagine most of the audience, rooted for 98% of this series or whatnot. You know, and the way that she ruled with strength, and you know, she freed people, and that was the source of her inspiration of why she was such a strong character. And I understand where they went with her character and why. Perspective matters, so I got that. Like, there was a lot she was dealing with when it came to headspace. I'm not justifying it, I'm not defending it.
Right.
No, I mean, when it came to 2 of her babies were taken, her dragons, her friend was taken, a lot of her forces were depleted. She was also, like, she wanted to rule. Like, that was her destiny. And she also felt that she was in fear of Jon taking over, as well as that rejection that Jon gave her. So there was a lot that was spiraling in her head. So I understand what was happening, but I also think too, at the same point, that could have been a thing for Daenerys is able to rise above that and look and not look past it, but just, like I said, just just somehow not be a Targaryen and not be like a Joffrey or a Ramsay and go a different path. I would have loved if we could have done that, like escape that type of destiny that she was supposed to be.
I agree.
So I felt unsatisfied in that way, that this is the route that we went for, rooting for a character 7.5 seasons or however long, like she's top 3, top 4 favorite character or
Totally.
whatnot, and then this is the conclusion. It was tragic. It's sad. And yes, life is not always sunshine and rainbows, and sometimes people have dark endings like this, whether it's film, TV, or in real life, for sure. That part felt grounded for me, but that doesn't mean I have to like it, and I just did not like it. And on top of that, Tara said it in the first episode or two, which I didn't mind, honestly. The first 2 episodes, it did not bother me. The pacing of the last 3 or 4 episodes, including these 2, extremely slow, which I don't normally mind. If it's a slow burn, but it's properly fleshing characters out and it's moving the plot forward in a way that I enjoy, I don't mind deliberately slow pacing. But this was slow pacing in a way that I found myself continuously looking at at my watch, continuously like, when's this gonna like get going in a way that I want? And it was slow paced in a way I didn't like. And I was a little bit bored at times. So
You did ask for the Mountain and the Hound fight. How'd you feel about that?
the Mountain and Hound fight I did think was cathartic in a way for at least the Mountain, because this is he's been waiting for this. Excuse me, he's been waiting for this his whole life since he got burned and scarred from his brother. So internally, like, yeah, the fight itself, like the hand to hand, was cool, and also, you know, I wanted to see him get his comeuppance since we saw that the Pedro Pascal Oberyn, however you say it. I'm sorry, I keep mispronouncing his name. My bad. But yeah, that dude is literally, he is a tank and a battering ram, and I know the Hound is too. But I also thought too it was very ironic that the way that both of them, especially the Hound, goes out is via fire. I also thought another fun visual way that they did it was with all the everything like falling apart around them. So with the obstacle that you have, like, not only are you fighting this battering ram and of a tank, but everything, all this mayhem and destruction is happening around you. So I thought that made for a fun little obstacle as well.
Right.
But I think they really humanized the Hound, not only with Sansa in the earlier seasons where he was looking out for her, but now also with Arya. He was being very protective of her and say, hey, if you follow me and go this route, you are going to die. Turn around and get out of here. Let me face my destiny and my brother alone, please. You know, forget Cersei. She's gonna whatever happens to her is gonna happen to her. Get out of here. So I do like that they humanized the Hound. So I as much as I enjoyed that fight and that was cool.
Yeah.
I like that they gave him a proper arc and humanized him. That they started from season 1, I believe it was, or the end of season 1 into season 2 with the protection of Sansa onto the protection of Arya, and we got glimpses of moments of that. I forgot which season when he and Arya were interacting with each other. So that part I thought was really good. But yeah, like I said, I was pretty disappointed with this season overall. But there were moments.
What about
I
Jon
enjoyed.
Snow and like him killing Daenerys?
I don't think at this point, when you wipe out an entire city, including women and children, I don't know what other, like, Jon Snow has always been a person who's been noble and courageous and has always been fair. He doesn't, when he takes a life, he does it because he feels that is the only necessary thing and there's no other way.
Do you think he would have done it without Tyrion?
If you mean if Tyrion hadn't convinced him?
Right.
Possibly. I mean, I think Jon Snow is very headstrong, and he's also he's very intellectual, and he's a smart guy. So I think Tyrion gave him the boost in because he was also emotionally compromised a little, because he does have feel. It is his queen, and he does have feelings towards her.
Right.
But he was stuck between a rock and a hard place, because when you're emotionally invested in someone and they're doing such atrocious things, like, how do you take their life, right? How do you tell them, like, to stop doing, even though they won't? So
yeah,
it definitely gave him a conflicting, point to what do I do here? And I think you and I both agreed that he had no choice at that point. So
right.
But I just wish they just didn't go down that route. I would have liked, whether she was in whether she ruled the Iron Throne or whether they ruled together or he did, and she was. I just wish they would have personally gone a different route. I didn't like the route that she was pushed over the limit and she took out innocents. I was not personally satisfied with that. But what did you think?
Yeah, the writing curveball. I didn't expect. I get that the Targaryen way is fire and blood. So it's like, sure, you could use that as an explanation for where Daenerys went, but I think to build her character up, especially within the books, and I know now we're off the books, it's sort of like, well, maybe it shows we're off the books because, like, I don't know that the writing for her character would have really gone like fire and blood, Mad Queen, right? She just seemed she was really great, really stable, really like we were with her. And now it was just like all of a sudden, I get that like a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. She did experience a lot, lost her children, lost a lot of things happened, and her, she always wanted the Iron Throne, and then it was like, well, Jon's really the real leader here, and I get that she could, be scared of that fact, but I just thought she was more of a reasonable leader, that, like, she would be reasonable enough to go, like, we don't have to, like, kill everybody, and it's fine. Jon is still treating me like his queen, like, everybody calm down, but that's not how it went. I still thought that I think the favorite things about my episode, special effects, the dragon. We got to see a lot of dragon burning some shit up, and I am down for that. That looked amazing and awesome. We got some really great close-ups of the dragon, which was super cool. But it definitely sucked to see the destruction of the city. I thought also that the death of, Jaime and Cersei went by. It was poetic and sweet. It was very like Romeo and Juliet, but I was like, it didn't feel as grand as I thought it would in Game of Thrones. For Jaime and Cersei to die, I feel like it would feel a lot more grand than what it did. But that's okay. It is what it is. And what else? I do like that Bran's a leader, and I love that he goes, well, maybe I can find him. And I'm like, yeah, he would be the one that could like go in his room and find the dragon.
I thought we were gonna see a shot of him doing
Me
the white
too.
eyes and then just seeing the dragon just flying
He
off.
might have to be by the tree though.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's what it would be. I thought that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool though. I like that Sansa fought to keep the North independent. Awesome. Arya's out. She's doing some exploring. But yeah, I also agree, the pacing, again, not as great. But when we were in the fight and the dragon was there and we were burning all those ships, that was awesome. That was a good time.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed that fight definitely better than the long night.
Because we could see more.
Yeah, and a little bit less quick cutting. So
exactly.
More wide shots. So
totally.
Better hand to hand.
And let's go to our patron questions. Our first one is from Malik. What do you think of Daenerys making the decision to lay waste to King's Landing? A lot of people say that they assassinated her character by having her go mad. I think that even though her actions were extreme, Daenerys has dealt with and has lost so much across 8 seasons. She lost Jorah, 2 dragons, Missandei in such a short time frame. Her lashing out this way makes sense to me. I also didn't like that Jon had to take her out, but it was necessary given the circumstances. It's just sad seeing your favorite character have such a fall from grace.
Thank you, Malik, for the question. We just went over that, and I will just reiterate again. I forgot to mention Jorah, of course, one of our favorite characters. Yes, life is not always sunshine and rainbows, and she has been through the ringer. So I understand. Like I said, the writers did a good job of making me, as an audience member, understand where her headspace is at and why she is going through this and why what the decision making is going to just F all this. I'm just burning down the city, especially when it comes to Cersei. I get it. I've been in dark places myself. Not dark places enough to where I want to get on a dragon and burn cities down, but I have been in dark places before. So I understand. But this is where I'm saying, like, I wanted her to be better than that. I wanted her to try and rise above that. As I said, like, that's the Daenerys way, where she's freeing slaves and she's not ruling. She's leading by example. She's leading through the light, through inspiration, through hope, compassion, and empathy. That's Daenerys to me. And even when shit is dark and she had to get forcibly married to Jason Momoa's character, and shit was so dark and down there, and she rose up above that. And
Exactly.
there's just so many times where she's had very desperate and dark moments, and she's always risen above that. And I wanted this to be just another very, very tough moment for her to rise above it. So I didn't like the decision, but I perspective-wise, I understand, but I will never justify or defend it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I totally agree. I also do think her character was assassinated a bit via this writing because, like, I think she would have led by example and done a better job. Yeah. But that's where I stand. All right, Jaden Rhodes, y'all are officially done with the show. I'm curious, how did you make the way it wrapped everything up? I'm very curious if you like the Mad Queen stuff. In my opinion, I absolutely hated it.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
We watch a character for 8 seasons with zero buildup. You have kill the basic majority of King's Landing, and then you kill her off. All this could have worked if you built it up, but no, they rushed the final season. They ruined the legacy of the show with how bad it ended.
Yeah, no, yeah. I agree with that because I was so invested in the good of this character, the inspiration of this character. You did that for 7 seasons without really showing too much of an inclination that, yeah, we know she is a Targaryen. There is a possibility that this could happen, but you're absolutely right, Jane. There really wasn't a buildup that this is gonna happen, possibly, other than the name. Yeah, I agree.
Because her character wasn't written that way.
Yeah, for sure.
At all.
It really does feel rushed, and also too, a character that you love so much. This is just not the way I wanted the character to go. So I'm glad to hear. I mean, as much as I want everything to always be positive, and I will always look for the positive, which I did already point out a lot of the positive things I enjoyed in this season. I'm not happy with how her character was written in this season for sure. So
me either, man. All right, next one is from Kara. She says, I'm so sorry you had to go through the worst of the series. One of the main problems I had was the writers making Daenerys destroy King's Landing entirely instead of just the Red Keep where Cersei was. I would have understood if she had accidentally brought down a few other buildings in the process, but she ended up destroying everything, which I felt was inconsistent with her character. Agree, that's what we've been talking about. What were your feelings on this? Also, I felt the series started to nosedive at the end of episode 4 of the season when Jaime left Brienne for Cersei, who actively tried to have him killed. What were your thoughts on this?
Kara, that's a great point. Like, if she would have done just a little bit and then some buildings accidentally fell on them and then she's feeling remorse and regret, like, what have I done?
Right.
That could have been very emotionally dramatic, too, and added a lot of depth with her character, like, and then finding, like, resolve with Jon. Like, I didn't want to take out, like, maybe a few innocents past, God forbid. And it's like, that's not what I was just trying to take out some of the Red Keep and with Cersei, and I didn't mean to take out anybody innocent. And then you see, like, she's breaking down from that.
Yep.
Holy crap, that's so much better. It doesn't fix the whole season, but that fixes at least Daenerys' character in that moment.
Right.
So I would have completely been down for that.
Yeah.
When it comes to, how did you feel about Jaime?
You left Bree for Cersei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you that it definitely was a bit much, but getting into that psychological and headspace of where Jaime was coming from, Cersei was carrying his kid, and that's his sister, his lover at the same point too, even though he just gotten these feelings now with Brienne. And I would have preferred if he did do that. He didn't strike up this relationship that I thought was platonic up until this point. So that was my issue with it. It's like you just finally started getting with this woman. But I understand, too, that he was in a place of, okay, they're going to take her out. She's carrying my child. This is also my sister. So I don't want her. I don't want to actively know that I did absolutely nothing. I just sat here and just let her die. So I understand from that reasoning and that headspace why he was thinking I gotta do something. I can't just sit here. But also too, you bottled up another woman emotionally and got her feelings up and then left. It's very conflicting. It's tough, but it definitely started taking a nosedive for sure in that area. But what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Pacing wise, I think, imagine that if Daenerys had come through and she killed all the bad men, and then the bad men who surrendered, and now she takes rule, and she actually gets the Iron Throne, and we see her sit in it, and there's like still everything else good that's happened is still happening. Like maybe the North still remains independent. Like what a great ending that would have been, and it would have been more, I think, in line with Daenerys' character. We didn't get that, so it's whatever. I think it just imagine how heartwarming that would have felt. And I also think, Jaime going back, I think the best writing or good writing that they could have done is he said something along the lines of like, Cersei is evil, or like she's mean-spirited, and so am I. And you're like, well, you're kind of not, but I get it. Like he's basically tapping back into that side of himself that we did see in the earlier seasons that go, this is why we match up. And so I supported them writing that. But overall, I didn't love it. Care Bear, the last question says, there are long conversations to be had about the writing of the finale, but take a breath, zoom out, and think big picture. How do you feel about this epic series? From first teasing the White Walkers to meeting the young Starks to an ever-growing web of landscapes and characters, has there been anything equivalent to this in TV history?
Just overall, the big picture, I love this show. So many...
Totally.
The grand scope of it.
Yeah, big picture is freaking amazing.
The ensemble, the characters that they had to just take care of, and then the fleshing out of most of these characters didn't mean I love the way every character story ended for sure.
Right.
But also at the same point, I think that they did a great job of having stakes in the show. You never felt that any character was safe and could be taken out at any point. They gave this show had some of the most despicable villains I've ever seen, and some of the best acting as well.
We really
on a TV
hated
show.
them.
Yeah, Joffrey, Ramsay, Urine, I'm gonna call him, not Euron. But yeah, no, and then from a visual perspective on a TV show, how they were able to budget it with the visuals of the dragon, the battles. There's just so many different things that you can say, and then Tyrion is probably one of my favorite TV characters I've ever seen. His wit, his charm. Peter Dinklage just did such an incredible job of bringing this character to life, really disappearing into this role. And Daenerys, up until season 8, a couple episodes in, I adored this character. I love this character. I love what she stood for and what she was all about. And I was really looking forward to her, leading leading with strength and becoming, on the Iron Throne. So. Fortunately, didn't go the way we wanted. It's such his life, but and Jon Snow, great character. There's so many great characters. Arya turned into a badass, and as well as Sansa and Bran. I mean, so many, and Sam. I mean, I could mention off a lot of great characters, but overall, amazing series, great show. I'm not gonna let a few episodes in season 8, diminish what I enjoyed, and I was glad to do this with Tara and. Thank you to you guys for watching all these episodes. Really appreciate it. It was an amazing show. Probably one of my favorite shows I ever got to react to, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think that there is anything equivalent to this in TV history, especially because we got TV dragons. But I will tell you, Care Bear, that if you haven't watched Rome was one of the most expensive shows that was ever made, and especially for HBO. So they couldn't continue, I think, more than 2 seasons. But that is a brilliant show. So if you missed this vibe, you might want to watch Rome.
My dad loved that show.
It gives that same kind of vibe. Really good writing. No dragons, though, which is why I say anything equivalent to this? No, I don't think so. I think, they definitely did history right by giving this to us in a TV format. They fell a little short, obviously, in season 8, and especially with the pacing and the writing and where the characters would go. I still find it a little weird that George R.R. Martin was, an EP on, I think, most of these episodes. I feel like he might have been like, hey, maybe don't do that. But hey, whatever. It still was a fun ride. We got to see dragons. They destroyed some stuff. I'm really glad that, honestly, if we look at it, our favorite characters survived.
Yeah.
The Starks and Tyrion.
Yeah. True.
That was everybody who we didn't want to die, and I'm really surprised they're still alive.
4 Starks and a Tyrion.
That's wild. I also thought I really kind of wanted Jaime to survive with Tyrion, that they would be besties and he would join the team, and that Bree obviously still Bree would be there, but hey, we didn't get that. It's a little more poetic that he died with Cersei. I get it. Yeah. Do you have any last thoughts on
No,
this?
just
On
epic show, great music,
Yeah.
great visuals, great characters. First 7 seasons, fantastic, A+. But and some good moments in season 8. But overall, I love this show.
We loved it. It has been a wild ride, a crazy journey. We really have loved you guys joining us. We do super appreciate it. Thank you for sending us those questions. Thank you for surviving 8 seasons with us. We love you. Make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment, do all the right stuff. Join Patreon if you haven't. See you on the next one.